Judy. How are you?
Hi, Melanie. How are you?
I'm good. So I have a few questions about your employment. My
Okay.
first question is, how long have you been an employee?
I've been employed with the town of Gravenhurst for 9 years now as the Recreation Program Coordinator.
Very nice. And what sorts of problems or decisions do you have?
Well, I have to program, develop, and implement recreational programs for all ages. So sometimes that's a bit of a challenge. I also have to worry about temperature changes. I have a waterfront staff, so sometimes they're out on the lake, so I have to worry about heat stroke. And then we have programs that run throughout the winter, so sometimes we have to worry about hypothermia and problems like today. We've had lots of snow in Muskoka, so we've had to cancel programs. So that's a bit of a challenge, and then make up time and create and book facilities. So that's a problem. And sometimes we have a problem with equipment. Either it gets broken or it could be tampered by people in the community. And sometimes we have to cancel programs because of low numbers. So that's also a problem that we may have.
Okay, seems like you have a lot of problems to deal with. Do you hire people?
Yes, we do. We hire a number of different recreation program staff and waterfront staff and lifeguards, and then most of our staff are hired for the summer.
Okay, and what do you look for when you're hiring someone?
We want somebody that is very good with written and verbal communication. They have to be able to work independently on their own because we have a lot of facilities, and they could be working anywhere, one of our parks, playgrounds, and venues. We have the Opera House, we have the Gravenhurst Centennial Center, we have Gull Lake Rotary Park, and then we have the wharf down at the beach. So there's a lot of places. They have to be able to drive as well. And then they also have to be able to work as a team and be very flexible because they never know what they're really going to be doing. And be able to work with all ages.
Very nice. What are your duties, functions, and responsibilities of your job title?
Well, I have a budget to look after and maintain and make sure I stay within budget. I have to purchase all my equipment. I have to train and orientate staff. I have to schedule all the staff and programs. I have to promote my own programs, as well as I also have to work with community groups and work with partnerships. And sometimes I have to find sponsorship and write grants and applications to receive funding for additional programs for the community.
Holy, you have a lot on your plate.
Yep.
Last question. What brought you into this type of work?
Well, originally I wanted to be a phys ed instructor for the high school, but then my guidance counselor mentioned that there wasn't that many job opportunities when I graduated. So we started looking at other ideas, and recreation was one of the ones that I was most compassionate for. I am very sports orientated. I play in a variety of teams and have throughout my years. I actually played varsity volleyball at Canada College when I went to school there. I also played high school throughout. In high school, I played volleyball, badminton, tennis. I also play on a baseball team and continue to play baseball and organize a volleyball league here in my small town where I live. And we have 20 people coming out every Tuesday night.
Oh, very cool. And are you happy with your decision of changing?
Oh yes, I've never regretted the decision. My job every day changes, and it's always exciting. And I'm looking forward to the next few years that I have left of working.
Perfect. Well, thank you. It was very, very good talking to you. Thank you for answering my questions.
Oh, thanks for contacting me. It's been great meeting you.
You too.